like Heinz Guderian were accumulated in secret. The Treaty of Versailles attempted prohibited the use of tanks in the German army. But with the help of Soviet Russia and the covert assistance of a small team of engineering specialists using disguised agricultural equipment, Guderian and his colleagues managed to keep pace with developments in warfare. Despite the difficult conditions, they even managed to develop some new innovations of their own. They could see the advantages that the tank could bring to the next war, and they developed new theories that centered on the use of the tank. Theories that would revolutionize the way wars would be fought. Despite the problems of convincing the supporters of the advantages of the tank, Guderian in particular stuck to his secretive task. With determined persistence and the help of some impressive demonstration exercises, he convinced both the German General Staff and Adolf Hitler that the tank could help to win future wars.
I'm standing here at Wellington Tank Museum in front of the Panzer I, which was one of the mainstays of the Panzer Force in 1939. This is a command version, so it's actually slightly higher than the normal Panzer I. But as you can see, it's not the great juggernaut of legend. It's a very small machine. In many respects, it's not much larger than say, a modern Land Rover. But there were probably 50 to 100 in service in 1939 and in 1940 because there was no alternative.
There's no denying that a tank like the Panzer II is a lot. Cannon couldn't really do anyone any serious harm. I think it's not particularly brilliant. It's probably changed after then because of the fact that it's how the tank is used or how armoured you collectively. It's far more important than the actual might of the gun or the thickness of the armour.
As a result of Guderian's efforts, in 1935 the first Panzer divisions were formed.
Every arm had to be presented in the Panzer Division to make the Panzer Division almost a small army in its own right, not to depend on anybody else.
These formations included a tank brigade with 560 tanks to provide the main firepower. The tank brigade was comprised of 2 tank regiments, each of which was split in turn into 2 battalions.
169.
2 motorized infantry regiments provided close support to the tanks. A reconnaissance battalion was added to scout out enemy positions and seize weak points.
What do you think?
A motorized artillery battalion
Should I push in the case a little bit more? Push it in just a bit more.
An anti-tank battalion was also added. To back up all of this, the division had its own full supply.
I need my barrel.
Hard-hitting, fast-moving spearheads. We pack
Go a little bit more.
two events that took place up on Salisbury Plain in 1928-29, which were basically an attempt to test out the armoured warfare theory. What happened was that a unit known as the Experimental Armoured Force was created. This armoured force consisted of battalions, light tanks for reconnaissance, infantry machine gun carriers, armoured cars for scouting, self-propelled artillery, mechanized engineers and trucks, and even vehicles carrying half-battalion supported by the Royal Air Force. And what you ended up with small, highly mobile, deadly strong fighters. Now, in these exercises on the plain, they were pitted against the conventional infantry, mounted cavalry, watchful artillery, which was now, how the Empire's chief they didn't try and give the traditional arms just a bit of the armoured element.
These are armor flat points. They're called match winners. So I like that name. So I got those 124 grain.
That if a highly mobile strike force could be created, not just tanks, but tanks alone, you need intimate artillery support, you need preferably armoured infantry keeping up with you, you need everything mobile in a package, and you need equally air support. And this sort of force sent against a conventional army will go through it like hot lightning.
base gauge for 9mm. I always use my barrel. Hit the like button or you're gay.
Heavy tanks would be used primarily to push the way through and to keep going and to open the gap with the enemy defense.
The very accurate thought was developed in this type of formation. The resulting Panzer division was a well-balanced force which could support any or all of the component parts to capture an objective. The laws of speed and darkness should be enemy territory. Keep going, spreading confusion, fear, and panic in the enemy command and communication systems. One further innovation was the close links with the Luftwaffe, which could add even more firepower when needed.
This meant that at any time, whenever the Panzer Division came up against any particular trouble where it might need air support, there were already radio communications established with the Luftwaffe, which meant that the taxi ranks and other Luftwaffe bombers called them to
3.7 grains of tight group. These are pretty soft
The
loads.
training given to these new Panzer warriors emphasized speed and independence of thought.
Not very much recoil with these
When these units were under
bad boys.
their enemies found it impossible to master. In Poland, this new force had the first opportunity to put their meticulous training into practice. Polish campaign was a triumph for the Wehrmacht and showed the potential. Nonetheless, some problems were encountered.
Because the tanks had moved on far quicker than they were blind, they had to place these things in the service and were used in the Polish campaign where the weaknesses were very apparent.
These are pretty cool looking.
France, it was
Flat
obvious
point
that
9 mils.
had to be retired. Interestingly, they were kept in service right through to 1941 and even later.
Let's do the plunk test. We got 5 of these done. I need the barrel though. Out of the hole.
The tide of Hitler's conquest turned to the west. This time, the Germans will be fighting more modern armies that were equipped with at least equal or sometimes superior equipment. The Maginot Line, that stretched along the majority of the French border to the east, was bypassed.
She's a greasy girl.
Through the Ardennes region in Belgium.
It's a greasy,
By a combination of careful planning,
greasy.
trials, and very daring new innovations, the Germans were able to make these fortifications obsolete.
Let's see if they plunk or not plunk.
What had proved impossible in 4 years of trench warfare during World War I was accomplished in the space of 6 weeks. The value of the tank in modern warfare was well and truly established.
It's definitely a plunk if I ever heard one.
The tanks that helped win these early victories and create a new legend
That's
in
good.
warfare comprise 4 main German machines, supplemented by 2 tanks manufactured by the Czech manufacturer Skoda.
The Panzer I and the Panzer II were mainly used mostly because of
It's like I know what I'm doing sometimes,
Commander,
but I don't. I just wing it. I will totally write you an estimate for $30,000 and YouTube that shit on the first day. Just kidding. Only a master. Dude, this thing freaking eats oil for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Apologies. I had to disassemble that for a minute.
On History Kit. Watch them on your smart TV or on the go with your mobile device. Download the app now to watch
I think we are in the green.
to Operation Barbarossa and D-Day. Immerse yourself in the dramatic stories of this remarkable era by signing up via the link in the description.
Is nobody really saying anything, or is my... Nope, none of you guys are saying anything.
The Panzer I was designed as little more than an armoured machine gun carrier, and as such, did not present a great threat to enemy armoured machines.
As you can see, it's not a very tall vehicle. I'm not particularly tall, and I come up to head height on the thing. It's very lightly armoured, very flimsy. But in 1939, this was the kind of vehicle you would face. And in 1940, these were the machines that swarmed France and took part in that lightning campaign.
It must be different to get used. For the different drivers who would have to drive to every big attack.
Only use those in the match. Can't use them for anything else.
Engines in it, nothing special.
Not even self-defense.
The Panzer II was designed to run a tank with armor-piercing capability. The first models were rated just less than 8 tons, with later models increasing the weight to just over 10 tons. This vehicle had a
Hit the like button,
one MG-34 machine gun
or you're gay.
gun divided the armor. The armor protection ranged from 13mm in the Model A to 50mm in the Model H. The Panzer II was a very reliable tank and had top speed of 35 miles per hour. Like the Panzer I, this tank was very significantly even at the start of the war. It lacked sufficient armor protection, and the 20mm cannon was not effective against the Allied. The Panzer II was to be used as a reconnaissance vehicle, but found itself in the thick of the fighting, performing the role of a battle tank.
The Panzer II is equipped with a 20mm automatic weapon which pump out rounds at a fairly steady rate. It's the typical German very high rate of fire. That's it. The other thing I would point out, which I think is relevant, is that German tanks, the difference this makes cannot be overemphasized. The tank is integrally much stronger. It doesn't have a sub-kilogram weight, and in addition to that, it has got a lot of time.
The Panzer III was classed as a medium tank,
Hello,
but by the standards of the day, was still
Mr. Hovick.
Most of the Panzer III's Russian campaigns weighed around 20 tons. This was driven by 5 men. All of the Panzer III's saw action in the Russian campaign in 1940, and 37mm cannon was their main armament. This was three MG-34 machine guns. Two were placed in the turret on each side of the main gun, and the third was situated in the front of the hull. This was protection and a top speed of around 25 miles per hour.
So I did do a match today. I did alright. I wish I would have done a little bit better.
It's a poor match against the heavy
This is 9mm 124 grain
Panzer III's with a 37mm
flat nose
Guderian.
for
Argue
competitions.
at least 50mm
Very, very light.
kills with an realistic chance of piercing the heavy
It has like almost no recoil in my CZ.
later Model Gs.
It's like pew 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 pew.
Gun, but we're too late.
3.7 grains of tight group.
The Marks only came out because the development of one was later known as the Panzer for German machine guns and anticipated responses which was a smaller version of it anyway, and performed excellently forms. But most of the development much better than it says in the British or American firearms.
In addition to the Panzer III, the German Panzer Division also included
You have a CZ SP01. I have a CZ SP01. That's what I have. I have it right here. It's my favorite gun right now. I'm putting the springs and shit in it. I just got the springs. It's a heavy ass gun. Best handgun, honestly. It's fucking nice. It's the only thing is that it's heavy as shit. Way heavier than like those like Glocks. But I'm getting used to it. Has like no recoil. These bullets that I'm making work great. I use them. If you go to my videos, my shorts, you could see the match that I ran today. And there's like barely any recoil in those shots. I think I only uploaded one short on this channel. On my other channels I uploaded more. You know how it'd be. Tired guy. Where are you watching from, Hovik? Mr. Hopar? California? With a name like that, I thought you were gonna say fucking Turkey or something. Yeah, I'm from California originally. I'm from Los Angeles. Hey, at least you have an SP01 in California. That's hard to get. Are they on the roster or whatever? I thought they were not on the roster. Is that Los Angeles? Yeah, it's a bummer place to go. I hate going over there. At least it's not as hot as Texas, though. Texas was 106 fucking degrees today. Yeah, it's off the roster as of now. Why do they take it off the roster now if it was already on the roster? And I bet you it's like it could only be one of the CZ75s. It can't be like, if it has like CZ75 on the roster, it can't be like the B SP01 in the shadow. It can't be like all of them. All the CZ75s. It has to be like each one individually. And you can only have so many guns on the roster at once. I think it's only like 350 or something. That's really weird. I don't know how any of that shit. How did it even come to being? That's what I want to know. Whose great fucking idea was that? Because I would love to live in California, but like then I like think about it, I'm just like, nah, dude, can't do it anymore. My wife's from Redondo, and she would fucking love to live back over there. I fucking hate it. Except for the beach. I love the beach. What do you want, kitty cat? You want to say hi? Come here. This is my kitty. She just showed up at my door, and I take care of her. Finally, fucking Arthur, where the hell you been at? I'm in here for 22 minutes before anybody even said anything. Yeah, this cat just showed up at my door and won't fucking leave and makes me feed her and everything. Yeah, It's good luck, I guess. I don't know, I have a soft spot for cats. Only one cat. I could like adopt like one, especially orange cats, because I had an orange cat when I used to live in Hawthorne. Everybody hit the like button, por favor. This is 0 damn likes. The hell, man. Too hot in here, dude. It's hot after a while in here. We got one. Arthur, are you freaking still here? Arthur left. I'll remember this. I think I got 1,000 of these 124 grain bullets mail yesterday. Now I need a bunch of primers. So does your CZ75 only hold like 10 rounds in the mag? Fuck, so good. Freaking the CZ I bought, the mags that came with it hold 19 rounds. So you can hold 20 in the gun with the factory mags, which is pretty dope. Hello, Nick. Coming out good. Looking good. Nice Tarkov SDS. You like it? Fucking hate the way that thing looks. But I love it. It's just, I did that when I was like 20. It's already been like that for like 18 years at least. I did that so long ago. Isn't she ugly? God. She run. I've never. That gun has never jammed. I can leave that gun out in the rain and it'll never jam on me. It's a fucking beast. You have a Bubba Moisen. I got 2 Moisens left. I traded a bunch of them. I used to have more. But I do a lot of trading. I got one Mosin Nagant. I think it's the M44, the short one. They're 26. I got my Moisins for like $75. 75 cheeseburgers. But I got the M44, and then I got one with the freaking scope on there. Another gay YouTuber. That's why they call me a goober, not a gun tuber or YouTuber. A goober, just gay YouTuber. Shorter. Thanks. I'm trying to make food for the guns. I went live a couple days ago on my other channel, which has like 14,000 subscribers, and I was on there for 2 hours at 36 views and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I'm in Texas. DFW. I'm reloading, not building. What is up from NYC? What is up, NYC? How is things going in the Big Apple? I think it's long enough. I got a package here. Should be some cool stuff in here. Let's open it on live. Steel guide rods, different pound weight for the CZ, and another CZ magazine, and a sticker. Right, I got a ton of springs for this bad boy. You guys want to see the CZ? Yeah, I did a match today. If you guys check out my shorts, I should have uploaded more, but I uploaded a good one on the shorts. That is the CZ that I've been running. It is like my sandals and my wife's. I can't find my sandals. Over here, we'll put the springs. More. What is this? Magazine. This is more springs, so we'll do that tomorrow. I might have to do that on Instagram because they don't like when I touch guns on YouTube. They're gay about that shit. Question: is there a civilian version of the Benelli M4? Yeah, there is. I don't think it's like civilian version. I think it's just the same thing, basically. I have the Beretta 1301, which is very similar. That's that one right there. I fucking love that shotgun. I'm not a really big shotgun guy, but this shotgun, oh my god. I just want to touch her. There's some of my boys. Ammo Alchemist, that's me, the top one. And 2A Ninja, Twisty, Justin Worse, he's the shotgun guy. Nice little M1 Garand there too. There's knockoffs too. What knockoffs? Oh, knockoffs for the Benelli? Yeah, there's a ton of knockoffs for the Benelli. I don't like knockoffs, but I do have some knockoffs. I just got a Koenig. I used to clown on Koenig for being Turkish, and I still do. Fucking Turkish guns. I gotta say this though. I hate the way that the Koenig shoots so good. I hate that it shoots so good. I'm like, this is fucking almost as good as my Glock that I built on my own. And it's really nice. If I didn't have the CZ, because I got the Koenig right after the CZ, I'd be using the CZ or the Koenig in competition. Cap, I don't speak Russian. All I can tell you is that you need to get back out there on the front lines and start, depending on if you're Ukrainian or Russian, start whooping some ass. For me. Do it for me. Because I don't want to have to go out there. Which one did you get? For Koenig, TP9. The TP9, I got it in a trade. You want to see it? Sorry. Oh, that's me. That's the TP9. It's a big ass, like, long gun, dude. Like, RoboCop ass gun. But it shoots really well. It's very easy to use. It's just like a Glock, but a little more user friendly, I think. Because it comes a little bit better out of the box. The Glock is, it's set up, when you get a Glock, like, it's like set up for like, as like a Tupperware gun. And again, optics ready. The Koenig was optics ready. Yes. It takes a plate, which I know a lot of guys are real weird about. Oh, I need to get this milled out or that milled out. Really, dude, if I could just get the optic onto the gun, I don't care. As long as it doesn't look totally ridiculous. Sometimes I like the yours has an RMR. Mine doesn't. Mine has a plate. I don't know if it's like the older version or what. Yeah, it definitely needs a plate. When you take off the plate, it's not flat. It's like it's not flat. It like comes. It's weird. I can barely describe it. But yeah, it's not like super high. It sits pretty low on the gun. I mean, you can see mine. My SPO1 has the dovetail mount. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all, though. I did the dovetail mount myself. I only put that flashlight on at nighttime because my normal holster, I can't wear that holster in gym shorts. I can barely do that SPO1 appendix. It's so fucking heavy, dude. It like pulls down my whole like side of my body. I am loading 9mm. They're RMR bullets. They're 124 grain, flat point, and they're called match winners. Vortex Viper. I don't have a Vortex Viper. Is that I believe you, but I have like all hollow suns. Not because I'm like partial to hollow sun. Just I don't know that I always end up buying more of those. I just bought another one. I bought the Chevron one, the one that goes like this, because it looked really cool in the shop, and I bought it for the CZ, and then I put it on there, and I don't know what it was, but it was like blurry no matter what I did. So I took it off, and I put the one I used on my old Glock on there, and that shit works perfectly. And then I put the Chevron one on the Glock, and it comes out like all crisp on the Glock, but it was all blurry for some. I don't know what was going on, but I fixed it. It ran good today. I was pretty happy. A CZ has a heavy trigger, like stock heavy trigger. That shit is definitely heavy. Hollow Sun is pretty, dude. A lot of people talk shit about Hollow Sun. Oh, it's Chinese, blah blah blah. But here's the thing: if you go to a match, I mean, like 75% of the dudes there have some kind of hollow sight. Either it be the 507 comp or anything in between. A lot of EPSs. All the cops have EPSs. I like the 507 with just the dot, or no, the 407 or the 507, but just the dot. Even that outer circle, which I wanted that, but then it started to bother me because it's like all I wanted to do is see I just want to see just the dot. Don't fuck with me. FRT for the CZ. Brass and Beards, what's up, my bro? Hollow Suns do run great. I mean, sometimes you gotta not fix it if it's not broken. A semi-auto handgun for a beginner. Oh, just start out with just go and get the Glock 19. Just go get the Glock 19. Have fun with it for the first like 6 months to a year. Customize it, do all the dumb shit that everybody does to it. And then get something a little bit nicer. But the Glock 19, or even better, you can get the Ruger RXM. I would, but that would be probably one of the only clones I would recommend for a first time gun. 3-position FRT. I have a 3-position FRT, but for my AR. And it runs great. Not this one. This one's like a little small baby AR. I mean, it's not like super short, but after shooting the big one, it's definitely Glock 19. Hell yeah. CZ makes great stuff. I wish I would have started buying CZ stuff earlier. What? Do you need to go outside? Come on, let's go outside. Yeah, I just shot a P09. Those shoot really well too. I mean, you can get a SIG, Nick. Just don't get the SIG 320. The SIG 320 is like you can't even use them in the club that I shoot with. You can't use the 320, and in IDPA you can't use the 320. As of just like a month ago. Yeah, CZ they're pretty damn good. The P09 was really nice. If I didn't have so many freaking polymer guns, I would buy a P09, but I'm kind of over all the polymer guns. I want all metal handguns. The more metal, the better. Metal and wood. Just the Glock 19, like, and whether it be the real version or the Glock 19, like clone, it's a great beginner gun because there's just like an enormous. There's more. I don't like the PSA dagger. I've seen a lot of issues with them, and if you don't know what you're doing and you get a PSA dagger and you get one that's fucked up, you won't be able to fix it. Just either Ruger doesn't seem to have those kind of problems. So the Ruger RXM, I think they're like $400 for the Glock 19 clone. That has a ton of aftermarket parts you can buy. You can buy different frames, blah 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 blah. All the different Glock slides will fit on a Ruger RXM. The lowers are a little different, but in a good way. But if you just want to get the Glock, that works too. For $600, you can get the Glock 19. If you get the Glock 19 Gen 3, you get enormous amount of aftermarket support. The Gen 5s are good too. I would prefer, I like the Ruger, I mean, I like the Gen 3s better though. Personal preference. The Gen 5s, they're just, they're a little more, they're Gen 5y. The Gen 3s are more, you can do a lot of fucking shit with the Gen 3. All my Glocks are all those like P80s and 80% builds. Like this one here is that one there is a 80% frame that's like a Glock 47 type gun. So that's what I ran in all my competitions for just up until recently. And some days I'll be shooting the fucking CZ and I'll be like, dude, I want to go back to my Glock. But I'll just be like, I just need to keep going. Like I was doing like real good in my competitions, and then I switched to the CZ and I dropped back down to here. But I'm slowly going back up. I swear, like it's just they shoot differently. So I just, the cool thing about when you get a new gun though is that it gives you an excuse to just like stand in the range and just shoot over and over and over, just to familiarize yourself with it. How you walk the walk, I guess. I just like guns. I can do guns all day. I probably drive my wife crazy. .19 19X MOS. Those are great too. Just I would recommend whatever you get, make sure that it can take an optic. The last thing you want to do is do like dovetail mounts and shit when you're a new shooter, when you're new to this stuff. Just get one that you can, even if it's like the MOS one, because you could just put a plate and then put your sight on there, you're done. Or now they even make the HoloSun, the FDE HoloSun one, it fucking goes directly on the MOS. So that's what I would get if I was a new shooter. That's a great version. Look up Foxtrotter 6, my buddy. That's what he has. He has like that. He has the, what is it? The Glock. It's the FDE Glock. I think it's the 19X, and he has like optic goes straight onto the slide with no plate, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Yeah. Holy fuck, that's right. Most of the time they say you fuck or fuck you, but not holy fuck. It's always where are you and not how are you. Hell yeah, appreciate it, Central. Everybody like and sub, por favor. I'll put some more shorts out tonight on this channel. Now that you see me, you'll see me again. I have a bunch of channels. For show, that's a lot, dude. What's a lot? My guns? This isn't even a third of them. There's so many more. And I'm not an old man. Getting there, but I'm not an old man. It's I collect historical firearms and cool firearms that I think are cool. And then I also compete in like USPSA and IDPA and whatever else kind of shooting sports that I can go to. So there's collecting, there's like self-defense, and then there's competition. So 3 reasons. But I first, I mean, I've been doing guns since I was a kid, so it's pretty natural for me. Swords and medieval weapons. That is cool. I've seen like, it's like UFC fighting with knights. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. So cool. I don't shoot any long range, really. I should, just for the fuck of it. I have 2 pretty good long range rifles. I have a 30-30, a Marlin 30-30, I forget the model number, but it has a nice Leopold scope. And then I have the Mosin Nagant that's all set up like it was a World War II sniper. Then I had one more, dude. What else did I have? I have to think about it. I had one more. Can't think of it right now. I swear I got one more scoped rifle. Yeah, the Mosin Nagant has a PU scope. It's this small little Russian one. I got it a long time ago, man. When I was like 18. Before I could even buy a handgun, I bought that gun. And that was, I don't know if that was back when, you know, for real cheap. I got it with the PU scope for, it was like less than 500 cheeseburgers. And then I bought the little short one, the M44 version with the side folding bayonet, which is so cool, man. That was my very first gun. I got that one for like 75 cheeseburgers. And I swear, if somebody broke into my house when I was 18 and a half and I had that, they weren't gonna get shot. They'd get freaking bayoneted and then shot with Russian steel core. Fucking go through that, the drywall, the exterior wall, and then hit the engine block. Drop the engine. All right. I think we got like. All right. What's your question? We got like 30 of them done. I think I have 29 primers. Is it possible to reload a shell and go off accidentally? Yes, if you do it like incorrectly, like if you do something silly, like say I made the bullet but I forgot to put the primer in, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just try to put the primer in at the very end, and I try to put the primer in, but for some reason there's like a, you know, like a little sliver of metal in this little primer thing. I mean, you could have a round go off on you. It won't be like as damaging though as if like the round was in the barrel, because when the round is just like this, the explosion it goes outwards instead of all in like a tube, and it's all like directed. Like when it's in the barrel, it's all gonna go straight, and it's all gonna be right behind the bullet. If it's not in the barrel, it goes out, like bang, like that. It's not channeled. So although it would hurt and harm you, it wouldn't probably not like hurt you to the point of killing you, unless you got yourself real good, you know, like fucking a hole in one or something. I will be back. If you guys sub, I'll be back. This is what we got done tonight. About 29 flat points. I got 50 more primers. We'll do those in the morning. We'll try these tomorrow if we get time. Make sure they run good in the gun. And then we'll start loading more. I'll try to get a good deal on primers, and if I got an audience on YouTube, I'll come back on here. If YouTube doesn't fucking shadow ban me again, because I probably have more numbers tonight than I have in a while. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate everybody that is in here, even if you didn't like and sub. But if you didn't like, you got about 2 or 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty slow. Come on now.